Attention. Mine shaft reopening imminent. Available support personnel, please report to mine shaft Kittery for repair and collection duty. Civilians, please exit the area. Thank you. Attention. Shaft reopening. Support personnel. Collection and auto runner repair tasks with caution. Structural instability detected.
Sistemas de perforación operando a niveles óptimos. Todos los sistemas operativos. Procedimientos. Deje la conversación para el periodo de pausa designado. Sistema. Se recogerán todos los minerales
All
prioritarios.
mining systems active. Precision mining procedures engaged. Now.
Recogida correcta.
Immediate repair.
Equipo de apoyo. Comience las tareas de recogida designadas. Reinicialización completada. Iniciando recolección de minerales. Recogida de minerales completada. Emitiendo. Recogida correcta. Fichas de solicitud expendidas. Recuperación correcta. Transfiriendo minerales al tiempo
Warning, warning. Shaft collapse imminent. All personnel must evacuate immediately.
Are we going to have a problem? No.
Always nice to see some friendly faces. Though I don't recognize yours. What brings you back to AC, Ven? You bringing me a new recruit?
I've come to ask you a favor. Remember those reports we used to get about the family snooping around our turf? We're here to find them.
The family? Steer clear of them, Ven. They're trouble. What has you looking for those gangsters anyway? Your new friend here drag you into this? A cure? I hope that doesn't mean what I think it means.
Abby's on Devil's Blood. We're here trying to find an antidote. I know the mob moves in and out of the district. Don't ask me how. It's the perfect place to hide chems. Tucked in a dangerous part of town, away from their precious casino, out of the spotlight. If they do have a warehouse here, maybe we can find a lead on a cure. Please, I need your help.
Vin, I'm so sorry. You know I want to help. But first, I've got my own problem to solve. I'm only out this way because my squad got scattered fighting Overgrown nearby. I'm still missing a lot of my people. I need to find them. But there's a lot of ground to cover.
Listen, you...
Really?
Like I said...
If you insist. And what about you? You as good a Samaritan as Mr. Russo here? All right. Vin and I will take our own path and help out the rest. Meet us up the road closer to City Hall when you're done. I have a hunch about where we can find that warehouse of yours. Good luck.
Crime that never stops. There's no such thing as...
We made it. Thanks, Vin. You held up pretty well after your hiatus.
It's nice to know I haven't lost my touch. Oh, that brought back some memories.
Missing the good old days?
Oh, I don't miss the danger. But it does feel good to be a Muni again. Even as a fill-in. Right. We need to search for that warehouse. Abby's life depends on it.
Abby. I hope for her sake, whatever hunch you have pays off. You should check down this alley. We've seen family members hanging around a building down there. I don't want to fight, so we've never pressed them on why. Could be what you're looking for.
If they're guarding a building up Worth a shot. We'll hang back and keep watch from this direction. Good luck. You've got this, right?
So how you gonna pull? You gonna pull one out of thin air?
Hey, you! Dallas guy, it's the $2 bill. Money. And then I'm
A legend. Proof. I need... What in the... Let me see that. Well, I'll be damned. Is this some kind of trick? No. It is real.
I told you so. Now, let's get some grub. I'm stopping.
Hey, you didn't forget to bring the spare key.
They're your family, Finn. You did the right thing.
That's what I keep telling myself. But there's a part of me that still thinks I did wrong. By you.
You know I'd love to have you back, Finn. But Abby comes first. Find anything? Find anything? Find anything? Find anything?
You're back. Look, that was a private conversation. But you're doing us a huge favor here, so yes. Wading into the scummy pond water, taking the torch to endless nests of overgrown. It was the furthest thing from my past and current life. It had meaning. I wasn't slinging cocktails for killers or working all night just to keep my mom's insane project in business. I really felt like I was living, you know? So you can... Enough about me. What did you find in the warehouse back there? So you don't like compliments? Really?
I think I know the build. We received reports of people slinking around that area. But it's so full of overgrown that I dismissed the idea out of hand. That was dumb of me. Let's head that way, see what's there. Maybe we can sneak inside. Let's see what Vin found.
We used to use pipes like these to pump the water out of buildings and go hunting for salvage. But couldn't we reverse the flow? And use the pressure to flush the family out? With the right adjustments, we can blast enough water inside to take out any guards and create some kind of opening.
Let's see what Vin found. Now that you mention it, we did have an incident once where a newbie mixed up the valve order and blasted a bunch of overgrown to Kingdom Come.
Yes, we're so close. I just know this will pay off.
It's a good plan, Vin. But this is the end of the line for me. If a municipal officer got caught assaulting a gangster hideout, it could jeopardize the peace we have in Atlantic City. Before I go, though, I want to make you an offer. I want you to come back to us when this is all through. Curing Abby takes precedence. I would never say otherwise. But it's clear you missed the job. We'll take you back. I'll pull whatever strings are necessary. What do you think?
I knew this was coming. But I'm still not sure what to say. In my heart, I'm uni. But I left for a reason. My family needs me, desperately. If I'm not there for them, they'll probably devolve into raiders or ghouls or worse. And I'm only half joking. I need to think about it. I will take it seriously. I promise.
I know you will. I'm sorry to make you choose again. I really do feel it was the right thing. Think it through.
These pumps, the valves are... That's right. Remember, the valve order is 3, 2, 4, 1. start over. It's 3, 2, 4, 1. Remember, the valve order is 3, 2, 4, 1. Got it? Three, two, four, one. Remember, the valve order is 3, 2, 4, 1. Got it? Remember, the valve order is 3, 2, 4, 1. Got it? The plan worked. Okay, now we just need to look around and see if there's a cure stashed here somewhere. Before we do, though, tell me something. Once we're all past this, do you think I should come back here? Leave the business, try and return to my old life? I guess it is. It's just hard to come to terms with that. I chose a different path after all. I never saw myself as someone who would drop everything to follow his dream. It just never seemed realistic. When my family came begging, I went back to them. It just seemed like the right thing to do. I always want to do what's right. I'm just not sure what that is right now. What would you do in my position? That's a very... Maybe I need to give my own happiness priority. You've given me some food for thought. Thank you. I'll sort out my own feelings later. Now, it looks like there's another floor to this place. Let's get up there and take a look.
Here, okay? I don't want any more trouble. Take what you want, but don't hurt me. Me? I'm Jean. I cook blood for the family. Not my first choice, but it has its perks. Wait, why am I answering your questions? Who are you? What are you doing here? Cure for devil's blood addiction? That info is what we call classified. To make me an offer better than the kneecaps I'll lose for telling you. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, okay. Point taken, point taken. Look, I would if I could, okay? But I can't cook an antidote for devil's blood. I only use synthetic. Wasn't always that way. In the good old days, before I was caged up like a lab rat, we used a pure, organic compound. The times have changed.
But if you had that organic compound, you could create an antidote? Can't we get it for you?
Well, maybe if you could get it. Good luck with that. Even I don't know where it comes from. Only the original creator does. And he's long gone. Conchita Lombardi drove him into exile when she took power. Might have even whacked him by now. So unless you happen to know where Tony Russo is hiding out, you aren't getting your cure. Sorry, pal.
My father? Damn it, Pop. I knew you had something to do with this. Just not what...
Wait... Tony is your dad? The mafia boss Antonio Russo? Oh my god. Oh my god, you're Vinny? I really am losing my kneecaps.
Seems like we owe my father another visit. Senile or not. We have to get him to cough up some info if we want to save Abby.
Senile? Oh, kid! Did you really fall for that act? That man's as sharp as a carving knife. He was barking orders right up until he fled. Never a hint of forgetfulness. Oh, I won! He's been pulling the wool over your eyes, Finn. Yeah, I'm just sad to see you fell for it.
He... What? There's no way. Unless... Did I just take it for granted? You're right. We need to head home and confront my father. Do whatever it takes to make him admit he's been playing us, or dig up something that could lead to a cure. I know this was a lot to go through, but thank you again for doing this. I'll meet you at home when you're ready.
So, if I help with this... Right, when? Will there be a reward involved? Possibly some money? Right! I forgot how generous you are. Good. I mean, hello again.
So many beautiful paths. I don't know where to look.
Ignore el óxido en mi sistema. Piense que es una fuente natural de hierro. una pastelería se trabaja con más tranquilidad que en un...
The cathode ray tube is the retina to the mind's eye. Break out of your cocoon. Spread your wings. Embrace his gift. See through his eyes, and you will ascend. Gravity means nothing. Crusades mean everything.
Have you met my daughter? She's an honor roll student, true and true.
All right, 10 secs to take a breather. I've lost count of how many cigs I've smoked waiting for you to arrive. Not a single one has calmed my nerves. I was hoping they would. I managed to get everyone in one room. It was a lot harder than it sounds. We need to confront my father. He can't hide anymore. Not when Abby's life is at stake. Good, because I'm not. But we don't have much of a choice, do we? This way.
Hello, how are you? I haven't seen you in so long. See, it was, Oh, hello. So good to see you again. Lost? Oh, no. How could I get lost in my own home? In Atlantic City? Sure. Lay it on me, sport. Vincenzo has always been such an ambitious kid. A heart of gold, that one. When he grows up, I'm sure he'll be an excellent made man. he takes after his father completely, you know? Evan? Oh, my wife is the most beautiful creature you could ever lay your eyes on. Ain't she? Ah, I still remember the day she and I met. She was some kind of performer, an acrobat, maybe. But I saw her on stage, and it was like the world stopped turning, and all the lights faded to gray. Nothing else mattered. I brought her flowers, I think. Her favorite ones. I can't remember what they was called. Roses! Yeah! Now that you mention it, I think that they were. How did you know that? Are you trying to charm my wife? Abby? Why? Something wrong with her? That little tyke always tends to get into trouble. But you know kids, right? When you're still growing and there's all those hormones, it makes you a bit rebellious. I'm sure it's just a phase. Awareness of what exactly? Look, I don't know what she said to you, but I'm sorry if she's acting out. I'd ground her, but she's got a fiery spirit. She'd probably just disobey me anyway. Questions? I didn't realize we was... Well, I hope I was able to give you some good answers. Off? How so? Well, I'm an old man. I've been retired quite some time now. Before then, I seem to recall working in the garbage business. I made sure that the casino quarter was spotless, and the city kicked up some cash for me in return. Dad? What kind of question is that? I can't say they would. Unless it's one of the many victims of my bingo skills. B-39! How could I not be? Smell all that fresh air. Take in those beautiful ocean views. We're in the most beautiful place in the world right now. A tourist hotspot, and you think I'm unwell. You are a comic sport. Is that a rhetorical question? We're in America's playground, one of the most iconic cities in the nation, Atlantic City. Never mind what. Let me know when later comes. Oh, look. Hello, how are you?
There's times I feel like I'm standing in a room full of strangers.
Have we met before? Oh, look, it's snowing. Have you met my daughter? She's an honor roll student, true and true. Have you met my daughter? She's an honor roll student, true and true. Have we met before? Oh, look, it's snowing. Oh, look, it's snowing. Hello, how are you? I haven't seen you in so long. Say, off? Is that a rhetorical question? Atlantic City. Ah, well, I'm an old man. Before then, I made sure that the casino quarter was spotless. And the city. Dad? What kind of question is that? I can't say they would. Unless it's one of the many victims. How could I not be? Smell all that fresh air. We're in the most beautiful place in the world right now. A tourist hotspot, and you are a comics. Never mind what? Sure. Vincenzo has always been such a... When he grows up, I'm sure he'll be... He takes after his father. Abby? Why? Something wrong with her? That little tyke always... but you know kids, right? When you're still growing and there's all those hormones, it makes you a bit rebellious. I'm sure it's just a phase. You met my daughter? She's an honor roll student. True and true.
Sweating buckets here.
I don't think... I know I haven't been much help around here. Sure. I know it's been a lot. Well, I shouldn't have stolen that devil's blood. I have access to places I shouldn't.
Oh, look, it's snowing.
Oh, God, what now?
Hello, how...
Yeah. I think it'd do better if Mom would accept reality. You can ask.
Have you met my daughter?
Ven has always been there. I don't know how people are always saying they hate their siblings. Well, the few people... Ven doesn't even... If you can't... I think my parents said enough to...
Hello, Howie.
There's times I feel like
Any
I'm
complaints?
standing in a room full of strangers.
I have far too much time for Oh, if we must. The show you crashed. I haven't forgotten. Not that I need one anymore. It was just these lifeless hills have potential yet.
Ah, Timmy, you look good today.
Mom, will you relax? This isn't helpful. He's sick. We don't even know if what Vin said is true.
Abigail, please. I've handled more than one bad performance in my day. I just didn't think it would be my husband I'm booing off the stage.
Ladies, I do wish that I could help you. But this devil's blood sounds very dangerous.
Just cut the crap! Your acting's not even good. Frankly, it's embarrassing that we fell for it for so long.
What? What's going on? This is all very overwhelming.
Ven, where did you hear that Dad is faking?
I met one of his old business partners, Jean. She told me everything. Pop's been faking senility to get out of AC so that Concerta Lombardi can't have him killed. That's why those hitmen showed up at the Rose Room. Our friend here can back me up.
Is this true? I wish I could say I can't believe it. But, God, Dad, really? This was the first thing your brain went to? To fake dementia?
And this cursed nightclub. All that nonsense you gave me about an Appalachian nightlife. Ah, just another falsehood. No one makes a fool out of me, Antonio Russo.
The only one making a fool out of you is yourself, Evelyn. All of you. So yeah, I was playing hooky. You think it's because I like walking around like a dried prune asking what day of the week it is, huh? I had a target painted on my back by the damn mob. Would you rather have a senile father or a dead one, huh? Yeah. Thought so.
I just wanted a dad. Period.
You can write a novel on why you're innocent later. How about we talk about what we're going to do for Abby?
Hey, let's not overreact now. It's just a little indulgence, right? Who doesn't have a vice these days, huh? She looks fine.
Oh, I've married a Shakespearean villain, haven't I? Our daughter is dying, Antonio.
Why? Oh, would you quit the melodrama for just a few seconds, Evelyn, for the sake of...
For once, she's not being dramatic. According to Jean, Abby needs a pure sample of devil's blood to make an antidote for her withdrawal symptoms. And you're the only one who knows how to get it.
God's sake. You had to go for the one chem you couldn't come off of. What's the matter with you? All right, Peter Gallery. There's something you all need to see. Come with me.
Dios. Antonio! What is this beast doing in my home? Oh, disgusting.
I've seen one of these before stalking around the city center. Not something I'd want to piss off, I'll say that much.
We started seeing these fellas show up around 10 years ago. Devils, we called them. They're still pretty rare. Elusive.
Why do you have this?
You tell me, honey. Would the showman pay top dollar for a freak show devil corpse?
So you killed it to make a profit.
Hey, Abby, look at this thing. What do you think it is, a bunny rabbit? It's as ugly as sin. Look, I needed an edge over Concerta. Quintino had yours truly to be next in line to be godfather, but that little viper wasn't having it. She tried to sabotage me at every turn. I needed to make more caps, prove that I was useful.
And embalming this thing was the answer. Oh, what a ridiculous idea from a ridiculous man.
I'm ridiculous, Miss Primadonna? What wasn't ridiculous was this fella's blood. I originally took it to Jean to get it embalmed, you know, promised her a small cut. The dreams of a sideshow attraction disappeared when we realized the tantalizing properties of his blood.
Does this mean you still have a sample of its blood? We need to get it to Jean as soon as possible.
It just so happens I do. If what you're saying is true, then we need to act now on an antidote. I'll take Abby and your friend here to Jean. No, what a tag-alongs. The damn mom's gonna be swarming our tails the whole way. Concerta will know I'm back the second we touch ground on Jersey soil.
Damn it. If it weren't for the mob. Stay safe, all right, Abby?
I will. I gotta simmer this mess. The last thing I want to do is to drag you further into it. I hope you know what you're doing, Tony.
You, me, Atlantic City. Couldn't agree more. Abby and I will meet you in the city center. Try to get there in one piece. Concerta's goons take no prisoners.
The others may be singing your praises, but don't expect me to compliment you. It's not like I like you.
So, if I help with this...
When you help, not if.
Right, when? Will there be a reward involved? Possibly some blood?
Sure there will. You'll get the gift of continuing to live. The greatest gift of all.
Right! I forgot how generous you are, Antonio. Oh, a witness. Good. I mean, hello again.
So, you managed to get here in one piece. Took you long enough to get off that vertibird. Time is a...
Yes, of the essence, right. Of course, yep. You're Abby, right? Sure you want to get away?
Focus here, Jeannie.
Focusing. Right. Do you have the sample?
Yeah, but this here is liquid gold. Don't break it.
Give it here.
Hey, Baron, can we maybe speed up the process here?
Dad, just wait.
No, this isn't good. This is the opposite of good. What is that? Bad? Right. Bad.
What's the problem here?
I wasn't expecting this. This has profound implications, and I don't know where.
Just spit it out already. My daughter is dying, and we don't have the time for you to have your little eureka moment.
The sample you brought me isn't pure enough to make an antidote with.
What?
That's a very funny joke, Gene. That came from the Jersey Devil himself. How can you get any fucking purer?
You're not gonna believe me, but, that wasn't the real Jersey Devil. If such a thing even exists, that is. This is juvenile blood. The one you killed was just a child.
What? So you mean the ones we see coming out of the Barrens is just... it's... children? Then, how big's the father? Huh? Or the mother? It's hard to tell.
I don't know. No one's ever seen it before. Well, lived to tell about it, that is. The quantity of neural proteins present in the blood sample isn't fast enough to qualify this as an adult. But if there's a juvenile, that means there's a parent. An adult would have blood potent enough to craft an antidote.
So, you're saying you want us to go into the park? Just trying to see if I'm the one who's going nuts, or if it's still you.
But if it's our only option...
Yeah. Yeah,
Right. Looks like you and I have some business to take care of with a gentleman from the back. Hey, Egghead. How do we...
That I can help with. We've got enough here that I can make fake devil pheromones. I can bring the pheromones to high points in the city center.
I could probably think of a few places to bring him.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's go.
We? Oh, no, Abby. You're not coming.
What's your excuse this time? I'm an adult. I can handle myself. I've been handling myself for years now.
Hey, don't bring your mother into this. Yeah, you've been handling yourself, right? Look how well that's going. You're so strung out, you're on death's door.
Strung out on a chem you sold.
You little... Wait for us here. We'll be back with a blow.
You'll never...
Go ahead! Walk away! It's not like I'm trying to save you.
You should hurry. Think of all that pure blood being wasted.
Be careful out there. Scavenge with the best, or starve with the rest. Anybody can hoard tin cans. We do what the rest won't. You okay? You look a little green and glowy.
panic!
That smells terrible. One person's junk is another's gold bullion. Sure, we take things, but we're cleaning up this mess as well.
Penny to penny.
He's been too long down there in the tunnels? If I have to pick up one more box of raw asbestos, I'm gonna lose my mind. Sure, we take things, but we're cleaning up this mess as well. Anybody can hoard tin cans. We do what the rest won't. All this stuff left behind after the war. We should make good use of it.
transitioning to be one of the showman's clowns?
Yeah, boy!
This is it. Hope my daughter's grateful we're about to whack a living legend for her. What gave it away? Is it the constant tension or her blatantly hating my guts? I know you're not supposed to have a favorite kid, but I did. When Abby was real little, I took her under my wing. I used to let her sit in on all of our meetings. I showed her the rope. But there's a reason they call her Cosa Nostra, and you've got to fuck over your real one to keep the... You must be real naive if you think that's how this works. You don't just leave. Same with this kind of family. You leave when you're dead. Abby, she was growing into a... And that was the problem. It's not that it suddenly became an issue, it's that... Well, when you're a kid, it don't mean... Once you're an adult, you're locked into that life for... Well, life. There ain't a law saying women can't be in the family, but... Yeah, it's tradition. It's always been men who have done the killing, stealing, the plotting. I was next in line to be godfather. Just ask Conchetta. Why do you think she has a target on my ass? If she could have been Don, Quintino would have chosen her. She's his flesh and blood. Sometimes tradition is... Most people are stubborn. Change don't happen often. Especially not around here. I wasn't about to set Abby up. Over time, she knew I was... There's tons of chems. Trouble is... I never thought something like this would happen. I never wanted this. Listen, the bastards